Hello everyone, and welcome to this special episode for Final Fantasy X Part 2. This video will not be featuring any plot progression in any way, shape or form. We'll be dealing purely with the creature creator system introduced with the HD remastered international version of the game, as well as the Fiend Arena Cup, which we're going to be having a partake in as well. So if you're not interested in any of this, then do feel free to skip ahead to the next video. We'll be continuing the main plot line. But you aren't going to be missing fun entertainment and some things that will be relevant back to the main campaign, because there are some missions and specific things that happen with the system which get incorporated into the general game. So be warned. So, the creature creator system is something that I've not really gone into very much so far, because I think you're probably best off waiting until you've gotten into the second chapter. Before you start really delving into it, and getting some levels behind you as well. Our team's leveling about level 17, which is probably about right for this. I might have preferred an extra couple levels on top, but should be okay. Yeah, nothing I'm trying to talk to.
I know everything.
Thanks, Rick. I know you're right. So, let's head inside. I've already demoed kind of how the creature creator system works in a previous video. You get trap spheres, which you can send across the world of Spira. And depending on the type of sphere you use, you can capture different types of creatures. You can then go ahead and develop them, give them levels, give them abilities, and then bring them into battle over the main campaign. However, something you can also do is get them fighting in the Fiend Arena. This is a tournament-style system where there are some very juicy prizes on offer when you can partake. Some of the best things you can get in this entire game are available via the Fiend Arena, and some of them very cheaply too, and I would highly encourage at least a bit of a spin around here. Not mandatory by any stretch of imagination, and also should be noted, you don't have to bring any creatures in to do this. You can just fight this with Yuna, Riku, and Pain, but I'll do a little bit of both. So when you enter here, you've got a couple options. You've got the Battle Simulator, which will just give you a bit of a trial fight against kind of random things. Or you can enter a tournament. What are you gonna do? There are lots of different cups. The way you typically unlock them is if you beat the previous cup enough times, you unlock the next one. Some of the cups later on have specific requirements, i.e. you have to have a specific kind of monster in your team to participate in, stuff like that. But otherwise, we should be fine. This opening contest, we're going to be actually playing this straight with just Yuna, Riku, and Pain as is, and then we're going to do a second one with some special creatures that I went and got hold of. So, let's go in. 8 teams in this tournament, no requirements, and if we can't win here, it's not looking good. But yeah, I would say probably have a team of about level 15 before you try and do this, otherwise it's just asking a bit much. There are a couple of nasty things you can find here. So, in this competition, we have the Gullwings, the Machine Gunners, Flying Circus, Element Trio, Ugly Jam, the Shell Squad, the Squishy Brothers, and Team No Fear. And we need to win 3 fights in a row to win the tournament. Let's get started. Now, don't worry, you don't have to watch the AI fight each other, but it will say like who's fighting each other, and I don't know how exactly it's determined who wins out of who amongst the other fights. I assume there's something that makes it. It's not relevant to us. So our first contest is going to be against the Machine Gunners. I do know the theme, actually, for the Fiend Arena fights. It's not bad. It's kind of neat. First round. Fight. So we got a Lucifiliate and a Viper Sniper. 2 things that we have not fought so far in this game. So it's going to work here. These are all enemies that you're going to fight along the sort of side of Tier 2 in Chapter 2 and beyond, which is why, again, you don't really want to fight beyond hand because some of these guys hit really hard. That thing took virtually no damage from water, and that was painful. Now, I have made some changes to equipment and dress spheres off screen. So, for example, Pain's in trouble here. I'm high potioning. For example, we actually have access to Protect here, which I've given to Pain via one of her sphere grids. So she's going to go ahead and have hold of that. I'm going to change Yika out here. Riku's on Menace of the Deep, which gives her immunity to water. But we're going to need some black magic here as well. Yeah, there's some nasty stuff going on. I think this is probably weak to fire. So we're going to go for that. You also find as well at this point is that some of the groups will be throwing status effects just all over the place. So if you're not prepared to deal with that as well, you've got a problem. So surely you're weak to fire, right? I'm actually going to change Unit to Songstress here as well. We need to blind these guys. This is a bit unacceptable. Let's go for some more Flame Tongue on the Filia here. Yeah, a bit while since I busted out Songstress for Una.
Might as well have some fun.
Why not, eh? The Filia is immune to it. I shouldn't be surprised. Nah, I think it's still not dead, by the way. That is concerning. Right, I need to bust out some health here. That's dead at least. That's good. That sea cannon is vicious. Right, I need to do some healing here. Keep the fire going. Keep the fire going. It does sound of silence. Nice. Tech doing the good work there.
Well done, please.
This thing's tough.
I've got you.
Riku's not far from learning fire at least, so I guess that's good. But you will regularly find enemies here with, like, you know, 2,000 to 3,000 health. So if you don't think you're ready to deal with that sort of level of stuff, then, you know, be prepared. I do think Sea Cannon, like, takes off half your health, although Protect does manage to reduce that damage, which is good. Kind of mercifully. There we go, finally. Yeesh. And that was the first round. You still get experience in Guild these fights, though, which is relevant. Alright, we get Trap Pod, Small. Sure. Alright. So, Flying Circus beat the trio, Just Go beat the Jam, and Team No Fear defeated the Brothers. So it's off to the semi-finals. Right, Flying Circus. I completely misread it. Sorry. So, Flying Circus is going to be a real pain in the ass. I think all these enemies have really high evasion, and it's going to be really obnoxious to try and hit effectively. So we're going to do something about this. What? How did I get ambushed? Oh man. Mind Pecker will eliminate our I need a dark point
eyes
now.
on me.
Right, magic should help avoid their evasion. Pain is gone to sleep. I was going to use her.
Please?
I was going to try and use her to cast Protect here, but this is not good. We're in trouble here. Right, keep casting fire. Good. Right, Protect.
Ooh, I love a good roast.
Let's keep them on darkness here. I need to keep them need to keep them stalled here. There you go. Protect's up and running. That's good. That will help a lot. Right. Pain. Let's get you onto Gunner. Fire alert. All right. Start busting that out. Yuna's been sleeped. I think that eliminates the dance, by the way. We've got a lot of work to do, and not a lot of time to do it. Right. Get pot-shotting, especially that Vesper, please. I need that thing dead. Oh, there is a lot of issues here. Right. High potions, bust them out. Keep firer. Don't really have time to get Yuna up here, so we're just gonna have to live.
You're fired!
Just keep chucking them out. There we go, Yuna's up, which means they're back on darkness temporarily.
Well done, please.
That one's dead at least. Right, Just keep going darkness, it's fine.
Let's get moving.
I'll do it with potions, it's okay. Ain't down on MP though, that's not so good. Right, that's dead at least, good. Okay, let's get you onto warrior class, I think, here. For those wondering, I will eventually get Yuna onto warrior class, just...
Aw, yeah, I'm getting hot.
It's not that relevant right now. There's that Wimp attack. That, by the way, does has a special status effect here. That makes... I think that's Itchy, I believe that does. Yeah, I can't take any commands here until I change dresspheres. Kind of annoying, but it doesn't last, fortunately. That's a bit of experience there. But yeah, that's a bit of a nasty fight. Alright, then. So it's going to be us against... looks like Team No Fear. Okay, so we got wireless LS down the back, and we've also got some marketers. So we want to go to Blue Mage here, or the Gun Mage specifically, because I have something special for this fight. Let's get some Power Break going on the Yak, if that'll work.
Time to let the magic fly.
So, part of the Fiend Hunter stuff I've got on hold is Dismantler. It's good against Machina. What do you think this is? Oh, yeah. Gonna be juicy.
Ow, right in the kisser.
Right, let's get you onto Thessalis. Alright, does work against him. Good. Right, we'll keep doing that. I think it hits hard. There you go. There's some good, juicy damage there. Let's get some healing done for the moment. Gonna definitely not necessary for this fight. But yeah, definitely need to come in, especially in just Japsu generally, you do need to start using stage changes a lot more aggressively. And picking what you need. Let's get Blind Mask here. Don't know if Blind actually works against you. I guess we're about to find out. Right. Does Dismantler work against the...
Ready or not, here I come.
I don't know. How'd your brain work? Nice. Rockinon's got a lot of health, by the way. Alright. Throwing those out. You keep dismantling the Hunter here. They are both blinded. That's pretty good. I don't expect poison's going to work. Oh, I don't have access anyways. 760 damage there, by the way. Nice. I think we've got this one in the bag. We do indeed. Victory is ours. All right. Good job, guys. You're a winner. And for winning the first cup for the first time, we get access to the Psychic Dressphere, which is arguably the best Dressphere in the game. You should really do this cup. Now, the Psychic Dressphere is one of 2 Dresspheres that was unique to the international version of the game and then later came out with the HD remaster. One being, I'm fairly sure, the best in this Dressphere. You might be wondering, well, Shadow, why is the Psychic so goddamn good? It's pretty cool, for starters. Granting psychic powers to its wearer, allowing unique abilities like teleport and telekinesis. Psychic Dressphere, very interestingly, gives you the ability to actually move around the battlefield. There's a specific ability to let you move from like one side of the battlefield to another in order to kind of help negate certain area effect attacks and to minimize their effectiveness. I've talked about earlier, which is really cool. But that is not why the Dressphere is so unbelievably awesome. Let me go into... I guess this works. So, first off, we have access to automatic eaters of the 4 elements. Water, ice, lightning, and fire, which then turns into holy. Or is it gravity? It's one of the 2. We've got express, which will allow you to cast accuracy, erase, and cast haste on the user. But the main reason is that you can eventually become basically immune to every attack in the game. There is an ability in this game called Excellence, I'm pretty sure it's called, which will make the user immune to physical and magical damage. You couple that with a ribbon, which is an accessory that makes you immune to all status effects. You're practically indestructible. It's pretty absurd. Now, you might technically argue that the mascot Dressphere is the best one in the game, and I wouldn't heavily debate that, but that's a different explanation. That's like basically saying, do you want to play basketball against a bunch of 5-year-olds or play a game of football against the blind? It doesn't really matter at that point. You're gonna be pretty okay either way. But yeah, the Psychic Dressphere, it's not hard to get. It's good time to get it now, and is... Even if you don't want to completely break the game, it's still very strong. 73 magic, 142 magic defense. Very nice.
I know.
So let's head back in, because we're not done. So, we can fight the same cup again. We need to beat the standard cup 3 times in order to get access to the next cup in the system here. However, this one we're not going to fight with YRP. As I mentioned earlier, I went and got hold of some allies to join us. And I think it makes kind of sense with the fact that we're going to be giving the sphere over to the Youth League. We want some compensation for that. So we're going to switch out Riku and Pain, and we're going to be bringing in Elma and Yaibel, who you can get by sending a special sphere over to the Mushroom Rock Road. Special spheres are pretty much the only way you can get hold of humanoids of any kind of regularity. The majority of humanoids in this game are locked to either later on in the game, having done certain plot things, or by playing New Game Plus. But Elma and Yaibel are available this early on. Pretty sweet. I'll give you a quick little rundown of what they're rocking, by the way. Let me just put Yuna back onto Gunnet for the time being. So here is Elma. The way it works for these dudes is that you choose a garment grid for them, which will give them a specific ability, and you give them a dress sphere, which will give them potentially other abilities, and does affect their statistics. So although Elma here is a gun maid, she still works in the general sort of way here. Variety of magic for her chances here, which I've increased as well, with thunder and fire abilities here. Access to Cura, Haste, White Wind as well, which is a very, very strong ability for the gun mage here. She just gets straight away, it's pretty sweet. Yaibel here is our attack out of her Power Break, Armor Break, as well as Cripple, which I actually taught him specifically via an accessory. Basically, halves the health of an enemy that he targets. Very, very strong. Does all cost MP, though. Be a little bit careful with that. But yeah, that's going to be our team here. Creatures, even if they're humanoids, you cannot command directly in combat. You have to direct them using the in-game system. So, let's introduce you to that. This is all tutorialized, but I skipped it because it wasn't relevant at that time. So, our opening content is going to be against Ugly Jam. We got a couple of other strong enemies around though. Flying, and it looks like these are probably going to be the ones dangerous here. Forest Watch. Very dangerous here. There's a Helmir, but there's one of those amorphous gels down the back. You remember those from the main campaign? Yeah. That's going to be probably pretty dangerous. But first things first, let's get started. Let's see this. So, the way we fight using AI here is we've got these stars here. We can press right stick to make them attack more, and we can press left stick to make them be a bit more defensive. They will use their abilities however they think is the best thing to do. There's that white wind, by the way. Pretty nice. Elmer's going to be basically magic casting, and Yibel's going to be our fighter, and then Yuna will kind of fit whatever group we need to in amongst all that. Alright, let's get to work. This guy's using Fundara, by the way. That hurts. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. That was pretty sad. Didn't do a whole lot there. Get him, Elmer. Right, we need to bust out some health here. This Fundara is hurting more than I really care to admit. Unfortunately, the AI will use their abilities basically at random when you first start using them, hence using life on the eyeball there, kind of a waste. It's just the way the game works. As you use them more, they become more quote-unquote intelligent with their choice of abilities used. So early on, it's a bit of a ruffle skate situation. Yabba actually levels up there. Good job, buddy. Sure. Alright then. So we're going to take it on Flying Circus again. Forest Watch did proceed along with No Fear. So it depends to see who we fight out of those two. I suspect it's going to be Forest Watch. Alright, here we go. Flying Circus once again. It's going to be a little bit harder for us to fight when we're relying on Elmer using magic. I'm actually going to go to defensive here. Let's get some buffs going. I can cheap shot them with my Gunner dressphere and avoid a lot of their high evasion here is the plan. We'll let Yuna do a lot of the work. So there's No Fear. That's an ability that casts, I believe, Protect and Shell on the user. Pretty sweet. We're just going to get Elmer basically buffing us all up here, because God knows we need it. That's not good. Nice hit on the power break. Good job, Yibel. Okay, let's get some cure going here. Yibel's actually hitting with these break hits. I'm quite impressed. Now, Shell in this game, unfortunately, also reduces the effectiveness of your own healing magic. Not a lot of Final Fantasy games do this. This is, unfortunately, one of them. Why? I don't know. It just is. Elmer is in some trouble here. I'm actually going to go ahead and give Elmer an ether here. She needs it. Stop casting randomly! Ah, whatever. Right, let's get aggressive, guys. Let's do some work. Good hit there by Yibel. She got a chain hit off of the thing. Right, that thing's dead is over there as well. That's good. Just Trigger Happy's good with me. Don't know what these guys are about to do here. That missed. Damn. That missed as well. Also, damn. White Wind. Nice. White Wind not only heals a lot, it heals lots and lots of status effects. Really juicy. Alright, good stuff, team. But yeah, fighting with creatures is definitely a different experience to playing with your own ones, but, you know, there's pros and cons to it. Let the AI just kind of sort themselves out. Now, this is where this could all go horribly wrong. We are taking on... Oh, we're taking on Team No Fear again! Wow, how did Forest Watch not win that? I tell you, it's probably good for us. Forest Watch is really tough with that thing. We're taking on No Fear again. That is a surprise. Alright then, grand final match. I'm going to be slightly honest here and say I didn't expect it because I actually trialed this off screen and we took on Forest Watch. I was thoroughly expecting to fight him. So interesting to see that it's not a guarantee the same team wins these AI fighters all the time. Didn't expect that. Alright. Let's go defensive for a moment just to give us some chance here. Now, do I go Gun Mage here? I think we do. It worked pretty well for you, and it also gives access to Cura Magic, which we might need. Also, does the team get a full heal going into the grand final match? Yeah, actually, it might do. I didn't know.
My gun cries out for you.
Sure it does. Alright. I kind of want Elwood just to cast some buffs on us in the moment. That would be cool. It's kind of what I'm hoping for. I don't know. That's actually going to happen. That was not pleasant. That works. Nice power break. Yibel hits really hard, by the way. He's got some serious strength. He's got more strength than Pain does. Alright. Let's do some healing. I don't know that Yelma's going to. Obviously, again, the thing is, you don't know what the AI is going to do. Well, never mind. Better safe than sorry. Alright. Let's get dismantling here still. Oh, it's dead. I don't think dismantling's going to work on the Yak too well. Well, it's died anyways. We'll take it. Alright, we win. Neat. I'm so glad we didn't fight Frost Watch. I was not looking forward to that fight. I legit thought we'd just straight lose it. Good work, guys. Good work. 4 X potions. Wow. Yeah. Let's say this. Doing through these cups, you get some insane rewards. Maybe even 2 good. Alright then, so we're going to do one more tournament here, and then we're going to do the job, because there is a special reward I want to get for completing this 3 times. Not just unlocking the next cup, there's something else we need, and we're going to run with the same team. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, this has been a fun competition, everyone. New enemies here, by the way. The Moonfang squad. This is so bad. So, remember, of course, Immortal's Gel has random elemental weaknesses and isn't vulnerable to physical attacks. Oh, it's oversold! Oh my god, the Barbaroota oversold! I'm so screwed. What do I do? I have no idea what I'm meant to do here. I need to go songstress. I gotta darkness these people. This is so cooked. I don't know I can win this. Now, Unit does have access to life, which is good.
Let's start the show.
I don't know if this is going to work, by the way. Well, at least it blinded the Barbaroota, I guess. It's better than nothing. Oh, you counterattack, huh? If we can just kill that, that'd be a good place to start, but this is so bad. It's barrier shifting for whatever that's worth. Oh, here you go, Gunner. 9? That thing's got 2,000 health? Oh my god. Remember, that cripple attack halves the enemy's current health there. Y'all hit it for nearly 1,000. So I want to get it on him for situations like this. So even if it's an enemy that's really hard for him to physically hit, he can still kind of break through that and ignore it, basically. You know what? If I go over here, I get access to Curaga. We might legit need it. Let's just do the whole circuit here. I know I don't have Yuna's special dress sphere. It's fine. This is like panic situations here. And I'm also going to need the MP anyways. And Yuna's not going to be hitting too hard here. She is kind of largely support. Let's just do the whole circuit. Get all the goods.
My gun cries out for you.
Yeah, Curaga at 20 health is a bit much, but it's okay. I don't know that Helma's healing herself. I don't know what's about to happen. Just go Kira on the team. That was a good idea. Thankfully, Elma halves damage from thunder attacks. So I'm getting some haste on. That'd be useful. This is so bad. This is, like, so bad. Y'all were doing good work, though. Fair play to the guy. Thank you, Elma. I appreciate that. Right, you guys go aggressive, and I'm just gonna kind of support from behind here. Not much else I can really do at this point. White Wind kicking in there. Cheers. Yabu hit that physically for 72 damage. That's impressive. Him hasted, by the way, is awesome. All right, the Bob Root is dead. Thank God. We're basically reliant on Yaibal to do good stuff, or for Elma to... Oh, you're immune to crippling? Oh, no. Yeah, I can't... Nothing here is of any use. This is so sad. This could take a while, kids. I'm not gonna lie. Wow. That was insane. It was Thunder weakness, and Elma actually just used Thunder 3 times on it her own, just blitzed it. That was awesome. Yaibal got defeated, though, which is not good, and Elma's in real pain. We might not live long enough in this second fight, but could have been worse, I guess. I will get no experience, sadly. It's fine. Alright. The Squishy Brothers are next for us. No Team No Fear against Team Moonfang. Seems like Team No Fear is rated pretty higher in this cup. I don't know what state our team's going to be in going into this fight. Alive. That's good. We do seem to get a heal between fights. Okay. That's good. Right. Let's get you onto Gunner. Fire obviously pretty effective as they are ice elemental. There's magic flying everywhere here, by the way. But I want to get her onto Gunner so we can cheap shot these guys to bypass their pretty high defenses. But yeah, there is some degree of enjoyment, I guess, of like fighting with like AI companions effectively. Very Final Fantasy 13 kind of. Like you don't know quite what they're gonna do. It is pretty wild. It's kind of nice you don't have to worry about yourself, I guess. That's also a thing. But yeah. Wow. Yaibal hits so hard, by the way. My God. Wow, they got crushed.
No problem.
Yeah. Absolutely slaughtered them. Well done, team. It is Team Moonfang we're taking on. No Fear were defeated. Alright. Very different finals. Now, my main concern going in this fight is going to be, like, Death Fangs. Elma, the AI doesn't have access to your inventory and items, but Elma does have access to life magic. I made sure to give Elma's life specifically by giving her a specific if you give him free Phoenix downs, they can learn life. It was the one thing they didn't want to happen. Elma? 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 Please get me up. I think you're casting life on me? I don't know that you are. You're not. This is so bad. Yabel's doing what he can. Fair play to the guy. Thank you. Oh my god. That was cooked. I'm just get a load of healing done here. I had a feeling she was going to attack magic. That confuse won't interrupt this thing, but it means I still have no control of what Yuna's about to do. Just shot Yibel. That missed. Nice hit there from Yuna, though. Might win would have dealt with the confusion anyways, I think. Right, we need to start killing these things. Stop cursing me! For God's sakes! That's twice now I've been killed. I need to give... Alright, note to self, in the future, give your player character protection against death. Note to self. These guys are hitting really hard, by the way. One's down, thank God. Reconfused. Uh-oh. That hit really hard. Let's not go too insane here. I think Yuna shot herself. That white wind ability is so good. Alright, victory just about. That was close. Woo! What a fight. What a fight. There we go. The intrepid garment grid. That's what we were after. But yeah. The Fiend Arena is... You're getting some pretty wild conflicts here. It's pretty fun, though. Alright then. So if we wanted to, we could now go onto the hard version of the Standard Cup. I'm going to be honest. We're not strong enough for this. I would get probably just crushed. So I'm not going to worry about that for this video. But we will make a return to the Fiend Arena in a little while. I'll probably keep these videos separate to the main series. Because, yeah, they are kind of fun. It's pretty wild. But we got what we were after, and that was the garment grid. There are further dress spheres and garment grids to be worn in these tournaments. We'll manage. But yeah, thanks to Elmer and Yibel. Yibel did some serious work, by the way. Very impressed. Good job, buddy. So, the Intrepid Garment Grid, which is down here. Yeah. This Garment Grid is insane. You gain no experience, but if you dress sphere all 3 times and around the grid, you get triple ability points for the conflict. It's pretty wild. So, if you want to go and do some grinding, you don't want to really do some leveling for balancing reasons, I might want to do that. And you want to get some experience with various dress spheres to show off some of the skills and stuff that you can do in this game, I might very much want to do that. This is a good garment grid for it. Alright then. That was fun. You just actually gained some experience on both Riku and Pain, actually. So she's actually a little bit over-leveled compared to them now. They're both still at 18. But Yuna's been behind for a little while. She probably deserves it. Yep. Alright, so that's going to do it for us here for the video. You enjoyed the Fiend Arena. I will probably spend some time playing around with, like, the Psychic Show-Off later on in the series. Not too worried right now. And it also means that, yeah, at some point I will go and do a little bit of grinding against some enemies. Just to get some experience going on some of these other dress spheres, because there's so many things to show off on some of these, especially for, like, Vessalists. They're unique to each person. Songstress could do some stuff to get some more cool stuff going on. And, of course, showing off stuff like this, as well as our special dress spheres. We don't get these very often, so a lot of stuff going on there. But anyways, that'll do for now. So thanks for watching, and next time, the main plot line. Shocking.